Greetings and once again welcome back to the scaling up of the insanity. That's right, one can never have too much insanity, especially not with this mod pack. In the last episode I started scaling up some of the landfill production, and I also planned for scaling up the iron production, which you can definitely see here, right? And I also removed the research because I'm basically just not gonna research for a while. Why do you not have any? Right. Okay, I just discovered an issue that I need to fix before we start expanding the insanity again. Because in between fixing the in between scaling up the insanity, it's very important to fix fix the issues that the insanity brings, like this. Although that wasn't much of a problem because it seems like we are mostly missing coal because we are missing nothing. Output full. I have too much coal gas. I have too much coal gas suddenly. I guess that means that we can maybe just take some sand and just crush into quartz ore and melt into glass, because we are going to need that sooner or later. Where do we have here? Why do you not? Why does everything? Oh, okay, that one I can understand totally. Okay, never mind. Moving on. I guess that I can just set up some other source of sand if I need it for the quartz, which I am most definitely going to need eventually. So you are making glass. You should not be making glass. You should be making molten glass instead. Here you go. Please consume my coal gas. Thank you very much. Now, off to the expansion of the more insanity. Because I'm making more soil, because that's what I need in order to make more landfill. And when making more soil, one apparently needs to have more steam. And when making more steam, one apparently also needs to have more pipes. Speaking of which, I am very aware that I should... Why am I out of... Do note that when refactoring stuff, it's very easy to break very important stuff. Okay, steam. There we go, and there we go. Thank you very much, and high driftwood. Just for old time's sake. And I would like to have a little passage here, so that I can get some more landfill. Thank you. And this should mean, I think, that I can actually fill in all this area, assuming I don't waste it on the sides of it. Or even if I waste it on the sides of it, great. This is gonna require quite a bit of pipes, which once again I should remember to automate, but one thing at a time, because automation requires landfill right now. That's everything I need in that direction, and this might be everything that I need in this direction. Or not. And then I would very much like to have one of these offshore pumps up here. Like that. With a few more pipes. There we go. Now more soil extractors, please. Because I know that I can take 15 of them, which might seem like a lot. Okay, you have water there. You do not currently have water. And how are we doing with the belts? Okay, we're going to need more belts as well. And while we handcraft this, then let's take a look at, do we have more copper and iron to produce even more of these things? We do. At least copper. Oh, right, we have some copper here as well. Nice. And some iron. Thank you. And why are nothing happening? You need a bigger chest. You need a much bigger chest. Okay, now let's see. If we can get anywhere with this. Please finish the handcrafting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a little bit more. That's all the belts we need. Then I'm going to need 5, 6 more of these soil extractors, although I can reuse these two. So I'm going to need 4 more soil extractors. 1, 2, 3, 4. And while we're handcrafting, then we can adjust a few pipes. Something like that. Three more, please. 2 more, please. Although I am also going to need more of these washers, of course. Which means that I need to fill in some of this land. So I can have 3 sand washers and 2 stone washers. So I need 1 more washer of each kind, which means a bit more handcrafting. Even though I could actually expand and have the better washers, which kind of might be worth it, but then again it's kind of like then I feel like I might need a bigger source of electricity for that. And also I can reuse the old washers in the new washer later, so I will simply wait with that. Ah! Oh, come on. Oh, okay, I did place it. Okay. Great. This means that I should be getting approximately 15, well, 16 actually per second, but the transport belt can only take 15. Which means that I should have more stone and more soil. No, more sand. More stone, more sand. And then the question is, do I have enough inserters? I'm starting to feel like maybe I should change these to shunt inserters, which is not a problem. I do have quite a bit of shunt inserters. So let's have another one of these on this side for the sand, which means a bit more belts. And a pipe. And 3 of these. And apparently some more pipes. So wait a minute. We're going to need to output as well, of course. Is one of these actually enough? So it seems. That is good. Aha! And you can go maybe like this. I'm getting tired of handcrafting things. I should get myself a mall soon. At least for the basic stuff. You need a bit of pipes. And now you get started making sand. Good, thank you. Everyone's happy, sort of. You need some stone. And some water. And some inserters to get the soil. I wonder how many small parts I have been handcrafting. Here, take some soil. Although then of course I'm going to need an output here as well. Oh, actually I can put that there. That works actually very, very good. Because there's definitely room for a little shunt inserter there. Okay. Now then the problem is that our inserters are not fast enough to take all the landfill out. So I guess it's basically just time to make them into shunt inserters. That means that I'm going to need steam. I have some steam here. I can get some steam there. So a few pipes and an underground pipe and some more pipes, because crafting underground pipes requires pipes. Dun dun dun. Good. Now then, please remove all of these. And then take that, 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 and that. And you're still not fast enough, which means that I'm simply just gonna need another chest here and another shunt inserter. And you're still not fast enough. I mean, almost, but not entirely. You can still kind of take out things faster. And I guess maybe you can even take... Oh. You know what? This will be good enough for now. I mean, it's producing quite a bit of landfill, so I'm quite happy. So then let's move on to the next scaling up, which will be the iron production. Which I will be producing over here, I believe. Even though this is kind of where I have also planned for some rails, but the rails will just have to wait. And I'm running low on landfill. And how much more do I need? So say about like maybe, well, it depends. Let's bring up this guide or these numbers. In the right order. 6 stone furnaces, 2 yaw crushers, 9 atomizers. That's the biggest part. 25 Gaia plantations. I have actually more than that right now. I think it's 24 in each column, so I have 48 Gaia plantations. Yeah. I forgot about that. I thought it was just 10 in each column, but no, it's more than that. Great. How are you doing with the coal gas? That sand didn't help. Okay, so how about you convert all this molten glass into, no, other recipe, into glass. I mean, it's good that I have plenty of coal gas, but I also want to have room for more coke. Because coke equals steel. Which is at least optimized. To some degree. Now you might think it might be stupid of me to start from the bottom here, but I have a plan. Even though my plans might not always be the best. But my plan is essentially to just switch this belt around. Which I will be doing now. Because all of this is just gonna become iron. Although this reminds me. Okay, 0.4. That is still enough. So we should be fine. Just trying to make sure that we don't block the belt, that the belt is not the bottleneck. Hi flowers, please move. You have been, I don't know. These are so slow to remove. That might be the worst part about these shunt inserters, but once I get robots, everything will be fine. Sort of. Sure, I will have other problems by now. How about we do something like this, approximately. Don't need to extend it down here, and we can cut this part over here. Maybe I was a bit too quick to change the direction of these belts, but I am still pretty convinced that the rest of the production can still keep up. How are we doing with the resources? Pretty well. Do we have more landfill as well? Thank you very much. Maybe I should have brought some atomizers with me. Or can I make some? I have some actually. That's almost too good to be true. And right, this is when I remember that I also wanted to have fuel on one side of this belt. I have a feeling we're gonna move quite a bit of up and down in the near future. So how about we do something like this? I hope this should be enough in terms of hey, lop, 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 lop. Not quite what was planned. You still need to go there, and you need to take a little detour. I believe I have said something about automating pipes, but yeah, that's first, in order to automate pipes, you need to automate iron, which I might have already semi-ish, but now we're gonna automate it for real. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret making this a full-fledged pipe and not having any more underground pipes along the way, but those we can add later. Nope. And now you should be automatically adding fuel into these atomizers, please. eventually. Now, thank you. You consume these things quite quickly, but it's okay, I think. Should not be too much of an issue. As long as we take everything out, which we most definitely will do. Because one of these is 18 iron ore, which is quite a bit. And I am guessing that 2 inserters is enough. Yes, most definitely. Even 1 could maybe be enough, but I have some left over, so it's fine. And you consume quite a bit of raw coal. So then we need yaw crushers, which requires more iron. And now is the time when we get from all the spaghetti to all the running. Although we will still have some amounts of spaghetti, of course. You're lacking coke. Here, have some coke. Are we full on? We're full on tar. Okay, scrap that tar. I don't need that tar. Not now, at least. Why are we not getting any Fawagai here? Well, I have actually some ideas about that. I believe we have we have way more of these better recipes on the left side than on the right side. So I think it's time that we change some of the recipes on the left side to also be of the new kind. Let's see. Is that a good place to have it? Sure, why not? Basically, as long as I don't need to move any inserters, I'm kind of happy. What I will need to move though is hopefully nothing, but maybe some, I don't know. I forgot what I was thinking about. I'm stuck! Thank you. Very weird way to get stuck at. Okay, you can still be a normal one. Or an old one. Thank you. I believe / hope that this should be enough Fawagai to keep the other production going. And just to make sure that we can actually, I think I want to kind of do that so that they get a bit on both sides still, maybe, even though it's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. I believe I needed iron plates to make another yaw crusher. But it seems like I have just consumed all my iron plates. 158. Five, 47, 50, 52, 54, 55, 56, 58. I know I need more iron, but that's exactly why I need the iron to make more iron. Speaking of which, I'm probably also going to need quite a bit of more belts. And yes, I might regretting starting so far down, because that means that more belts and things are going to be needed. Guess... no, wait. I'm going to need to take care of the iron dust. I was thinking if I could just have a belt that just goes straight up, and then have the yaw crushers here-ish. But I think that this would still cause some problems because of the ash. Because I need more atomizers than yaw crushers. I'm not convinced that I'm thinking correctly, but maybe. Ooh, you need electricity as well. Well, that's new. Not really. Eh. Eh. Here we go. Let's see, how much are you outputting? You're outputting 4 things, you are inserting 5 things. Okay, we don't need that many shunt inserters. Question is, do we even need any shunt inserters at all? I don't think so. Probably 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need more. Otherwise, we're going to need 2 of these probably, or maybe even more. Okay, shunt inserters it is. Here we go. Luckily, I have at least some steam nearby. Although this will cause some slight issues, because then I'm going to need to alternate between inserters and electricity poles. Unless I make the belts in a funny way, but no, let's not do that for the time being. Do I have more landfill? And the answer is yes, I do. I have enough landfill actually for once. Thanks for automating that. Only problem is that I still have a few more steps before I actually have my iron. So I'm going to need to also have fuel here, which I guess I can fix by having one of these things take over there, have this belt go around here. I think this is a very creative solution. And then I can actually have the belt go up there, and then I don't need that. And then we will have fuel on one side and the iron processed part on the other. But one thing we must not forget is that we will also get stoned by this process, which we need to deal with. And I guess the easiest way to do that is to simply have one thing at the end that just removes the stone. One might almost think that we have learned something from playing Space Age and being on the planet Gleba, because that's basically how you need to solve that planet. A lot of people hate it, but I love it. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad actually. Now for the belts and stuff that we're going to need, which is quite a bit. And suddenly I realized that I'm quite glad that I haven't been doing this before now, because this is quite a bit of materials needed to expand this production. Luckily, this is the last process in the chain, so we should be able to quite easily just finish this, which should give us way more iron plates, finally. And I would like to have another shunt inserter, I think, although I don't quite need it just yet because I don't have another yaw crusher here. And then I'm going to need a way to get this fuel, or the steam rather. How far are you? Not far enough. Can I do something like that? Yes. Okay, that can work actually, because then I can do that and that and that and that. Quite perfect, except for the fact that I need more steam. More pipes, I mean. Oh, we have passed 24 hours of playing time. Guess it was bound to happen sometime. Why did I make that? Oh well, it's okay, I have enough. There we go. And now you just put this into furnaces. Seems like we need approximately 3 of these for each yaw crusher. Then the question is, are you fast enough? 1, 2, 3. Yes, you are actually. You are most definitely fast enough. That's great. And that means that, can I make some more transport belts? Answer is yes. Can I make even more? So that I can get rid of the stone, which I need to do something about later. I'm starting to wonder if one of the inserters up there will be able to deal with all of that, but we shall see. Now here you go, have some of that, have some of that, and put this in a chest for the time being. And you can also start working, and you can also start working, and you can put in a chest and in a chest, because I don't quite have the belts just yet, but soon I will. No! I didn't think of that. Some of them are making stone bricks, unless I'm using a filter on the inserter. Although I guess that making stone bricks is kind of fine-ish, but not right now, please. Okay, what do we have here now? We need to most definitely need to have a little shunt inserter here to move the ash. The ash needs to be moved. And then I guess I can start moving the other yaw crusher down here and just scale up the production down here. Not scale down, definitely not scale down. And then I can even move maybe an atomizer or 2 or 3 or 5 or a bunch. I can definitely see that I'm getting less Favagaya up here, which means that I need to further expand the production of Favagaya on the left side, I guess. So let's add the new recipe to 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe of them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in total. Okay, so let's add it to as many as we can for now. And let's hope that everything has everything that it needs. It looks like it, which is absolutely fantastic. And didn't I say something about regretting putting this steam pipe here? I think I did. But anyway, you shall have some more iron ore, and then we have still a little issue here. Of course, you have made this, congratulations. So we need to move the other yaw crusher down here. Which is currently over here, which means that we can stop making these things here. We can stop you, we can stop you, you can remain because we are going to need to have some amounts of ash output for the things down there. We thank you for the Favagaya, and then we shall move you out of here. Thank you for your service. You have been providing us with quite a lot. Approximately 2,000 iron plates. That is much appreciated. Thank you. Then we can stop this one and just let you be in charge of producing the iron ore we need for the steel. And a bit of ash apparently. And then we're going to have even more stone, which we need to do something with before it fills all the chests. Where do you get steam from? Nowhere, because you're not full. from there because, okay, you're still not full, but it's better. Also, thank you for the raw coal. And that's a lot of stone bricks. So I have now 2 more atomizers, which of course needs a few more shunt inserters. 4 of them to be exact. I have 25, should be enough. And some here. Some belts, some pipes. You will get fuel eventually. A yaw crusher, some power. And some materials. You made this long time ago, you did. And you take that out, you take that out, and everything looks much better, except for the fact that I will need an inserter there as well. And then I wonder if we can maybe speed up the insertion of not the iron ore, please, just the ash. Thank you. Output full. Do I need... Stupid question. Yes, I do. I very much need more inserters. And now then, let's see, you should not be making stone. You should... Oh. I see. I need a filter inserter kind of for the raw coal as well. Because unfortunately each inserter can only have... Oh, wait a minute. Each inserter can only have 1 limit, but the thing is that I can insert everything except stone, and then it works fine. And then all the stones should go up there, which I need to do something with eventually. The thing is, I can actually crush parts of it and make it into gravel or sand and stuff. Don't quite know if that's what I want to do, and I'm also wondering if maybe I should add more inserters along the way instead of just having one at the end. I am very much looking forward into the splitter that I'm going to get eventually, but that's very far away. So I mean, I guess this kind of works for now. Although maybe on some of them I should actually be making stone. Or I should just like make stone on the left side and like this. Would that be reasonable? It might be. But the thing is that suddenly I will not have enough processed iron for anything. Because seems like I need to have more atomizers. which I guess might be doable, assuming that I can get more iron. Do we have enough iron here? I think so. Even for 2 of them. Thank you. And then we skip some handcrafting. Pretend you didn't see this. I promise I will try and automate the small parts and some things soon. I don't think I'm there yet where I will automate all the machinery, but some probably yes. There we go, and there we go, and there we go. Please make me more iron ore. Thank you. I have to say, if I can say so myself, that I think we have made some great progress over the past episodes. If we look at our iron ore production now compared to, and landfill maybe, and copper. Well, copper still sucks. Landfill has been very much improved recently, very recently in the last episode. And iron plates, I guess they are still maybe struggling a bit, but they look a bit better than I think than they did before. Even though I have basically just moved the production, so it's just that I have added these 2 atomizers essentially right now. Well, 3 atomizers maybe I have added compared to how it was a while ago. And copper plate is probably the next thing that we're going to focus on. 5 per minute, that's like... This is not much, 3.6 per minute. That is not much indeed, but I'm wondering if maybe we have some other thing that have stopped or something. Actually, maybe I can now try and get this belt going. And nope, okay. I need probably more iron. Luckily I know a place. Oh, right. I know some furnaces. And then there was iron. And some amounts of ash on the belt as well. That's a minor detail. Now the question is, what should we do about all this ash? Or iron? Or everything? Aha! I had a feeling you had stopped. I'm most definitely going to need to automate you very soon. Whoa. Okay. Hello. Hello, landfill. I don't regret automating you. 5k landfill. 5.3k. That's good. That's very good. And here we have some iron oxide that is just waiting to be converted into not iron oxide, into iron. Oh, that's a lot of coal dust. I think I'm starting to have another problem. I think I'm starting to have too much ash. I think I have too much ash. Well, maybe not too much, but I have ash in the wrong places, maybe. Maybe that's more precise. Are you able to keep up with the Favogaya production? You are so far, but 0.66 per second. So 3 of these can support 1 of these, and I'm running low on electricity. Not too surprising, I guess. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. All right, you are not improved. Let's now I should have more iron, so I guess I can change this so that I can actually pass here. And change some of these so that I can have even more Favogaya. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I lost count. Okay. Let's see. Can you imagine the joy if we had robots that could actually do this? Okay, too much. Bloop, 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 bloop. You're working, although you have low power, low power, low power, low power, but the important thing is that you're working. Okay, so power. You know what? I have an underground pipe and I know how to use it. Where do I get power from? I think I have this right part that's separate, and I haven't connected them, have I? No, I have not. So I guess my only source of power might be this thing, which is for sure not enough. And speaking of not enough, I'm also going to need to put the iron somewhere that I'm making now, that I'm making quite a lot of. One, two, three. Oh, come on. One, two, three. There we go. Please fill me up with iron plates. Thank you. I do like this look of this. I don't, however, like the look of this that I'm filling up the iron chest of this chest of stone. Hello, driftwood. I guess the driftwood that I'm now getting is primarily going to be used for more power poles. Uh, is this belt not fast enough? Yes, it is. It was just rush hour on the belts. But in the long run, how are we looking with belts here? 0.4. Okay, so 9 of these should be enough. Shouldn't be a problem. And I don't even think that I have 9 of them yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's quite a lot of iron plates. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Good. Um, then the next step is to refactor the copper, I guess, and maybe work a little bit on a little minimal just to produce the basic stuff. And after that, we can probably get the research going again. Thank you for watching. See you next time.